Hello, it's Helen here. I thought I would come and do a little video ahead of our Street Wisdom that we're running on Friday the 3rd of December at 2 o'clock UK time. And I thought I'd come on just because if you've never done a Street Wisdom before, or never heard about it, or maybe you vaguely heard but you still can't really get what it's all about, I thought I'd just share a bit about it. And I'd like to start by just sharing appreciation for David Pearl, who was the creative genius that, after years of research, created the incredible process of Street Wisdom, and, even more brilliant than that, gifted it to all of us out here in the world. So it was really important to David. Bear with me. I'm actually out and about, so crossing a road requires looking. So David spent years researching and then gave Street Wisdom to the world for free. So it was important to him that it wasn't behind a paywall or a barrier in terms of accessibility. And so it's always been freely available for anybody who wants to join one. And then once you've been on one, if you want to run them, then you get to run them. And all done for free. So huge thank you to David, both for creating and for sharing so openly. Because, 2015, when I did my first one, it literally blew my mind. I went with a very normal question about my business, and which I got an answer to, but the number of insights and realisations of other things which I had not expected to have insights about was just amazing. And so you really never know what you might get, even if you think, oh, I'm just coming for this answer to this one question. Who knows? Who knows what wonders might emerge from the process? And that's the beauty of it, really, because it does drop us into our creative, intuitive, innate knowing self, and that's the space of perfect for us. It doesn't matter what the rest of the world might say is the right thing to do. That's the space of the right thing for me right now, and that's what we all want, really, all the time. So let me tell you a little bit about the process so you know what to expect. So first of all, what you need to do is have a question, and I'll talk a little bit about questions in a minute. But you have to have a question, and you kind of ideally need to have an open mind. So if you come to this thinking, oh, this will be a complete waste of time and I'm going to get nothing from it, guess what you're going to get? If you come full of openness and curiosity and ready to see whatever shows up, then amazing. You will see amazing things. So that's your part of this. My part is to guide you through the process. And there are essentially 3 parts of the process. So the first is like a warm-up. So think of it kind of like going to the gym. We're going to do a warm-up, a tune-in, kind of drop you into that intuitive, creative space, which is beautiful, by the way. Like, nobody doesn't like that space. So we'll do the warm-up. Then you'll go on your wander. And on the online version, that's usually around about 25-ish minutes. And then we'll come back together again and share experiences. Now, that could be specifically about the answers to your question, but it could be generally about just the experience of it, the process of it, what it was like. So please don't feel obliged that if you come, you have to divulge what you're asking about. You can totally keep that private to yourself if that's what you want to do. So 90 minutes of those 3 stages of warming up, of wandering, and then coming back together to share. And it's always amazing. In fact, often there's a theme that tends to show up in each group that kind of is a thread through everybody's experience, which is also just magical. So if this is sounding like something you'd like to do, I guess you would need to know what kind of question you want to bring. So Street Wisdom, we tend to say nothing as big as the meaning of life, but also nothing as small as do I want tea or coffee. So there's a question that you probably want to ask yourself, ask the world, ask the streets, that's in the middle of those 2 things. And it could be around work, it could be around relationships, it could be around, Christmas coming up, It could be around family. It could be around how am I going to get all this done. It could be how am I going to resolve X, Y, or Z, or deal with this family challenge, or and yeah, so really any or all of those things. And then when you come and you wonder and you see what the answers are that occur to you as you walk, including possibly changing your question. We don't know. But that's all part of it. We go with what's happening in the moment, trusting that that's what's meant to come for us. So, ooh, that's a noisy lorry. I'm going to go the other way. So come with your question, come with an open mind, and I will guide you through the process, step by step. It's really simple, really easy. Now, the fact it's online means you can be anywhere you want, literally anywhere. You could stay in your local area around your house. You could go to, or if your local area is a town or city, be in a town or city, which was originally where Street Wisdom was designed for, to show that our streets contain huge amounts of wisdom. You could be in your house or your own garden. And in fact, one lady who came only stayed in her lounge and saw amazing things. So please don't feel like where you go matters, actually. Wherever you go is going to be perfect for you. And there's plenty of information around us to get what we need from wherever we are. So if it's a really horrible day and you don't want to be out and about, no worries, be in your house. If it's a horrible day and you want to be out and about, no worries, be out and about. We do also say there's no such thing as the wrong weather, just the wrong clothing. So, or no such thing as bad weather, just the wrong clothing. So, yeah, if you want to be out and about, great, just dress for the weather. So really, really, you can be anywhere for this. And in terms of connection, that's the only thing you need to think about is whether will I have connection to be on the call. For a good chunk of it, for that time of your walk, you can be disconnected from the call, so you don't need to be on data the whole time if you're somewhere without Wi-Fi. And then you can just dial back in again. So, yeah, there's loads of flexibility. And if there are still any questions that come up for you from this that I've shared today, just get in touch, either with me through any of my social media or direct with the Street Wisdom team on their website, and just let us know anything that's not making sense to you or that you're not sure about. But let me just recap. So you come with a question and an open mind. I guide you through the process, and you do it wherever feels good to you. All you need is an internet connection to be on a Zoom call, and that's it, you're away. So if this sounds like something you'd like to do on the 3rd, get a bit of headspace, get a bit of clarity before we head into the real busyness of Christmas, I would really, really love to see you there. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.